years as the face of the franchise in Oklahoma City. Lost his footing. They get it out to Covington. Now to Harden with 10 to shoot. Harden goes right down the paint. And both teams struggling from the field. Westbrook finds his spot and hits.
The only guy on this team who will shoot mid-range jumpers.
Westbrook inside taking on that 2-point shot. Quickly becoming a thing of extinction in the NBA, especially with Houston. That's a three.
Down the three.
Harden the attack and a tough floater.
Yes.
Gordon runs Paul around a pick inside to the rack.
Comfortable competing for that championship once again, but now there's just a new resolve to keep social justice in the forefront of their minds.
Poor shooting by the Thunder. 3 of 18. Harden right down Broadway. Full throttle to that small ball lineup with Covington as basically their center. Dort lost the handle, gets it back and puts it down. The official just has not been able to get his body right with any consistency this season. House, that's a corner three, got it.
That's not going to work for Oklahoma City. They've got to figure out a way to get those other guys involved.
Here's Baisley on a three. Vetsker had the best record in the Western Conference, 38-17 during that stretch. Only Milwaukee and Toronto were better.
Been Chris Paul in their three-guard lineup, but their defense is so solid and gives them a chance to stay in game.
How good has Schroeder been the last couple of games of this series? Quiet start so far here as he fires at three right on.
Guards, Paul, Gilgeous-Alexander, and Schroeder average 46.5 points. And then in the two.
Knocked into the hands of Schroeder. It's a three-point game, and Schroeder, little juke step, look at Dort. Right into his chest. Offensive rebound, Tucker. Harden left. Got. And they'll reset, or Schroeder will shoot, and why not?
Dort rolling to the rim on pick and rolls.
And Stan, we heard Rebecca tell us as Harden squares up on a three and
wing on the side where Houston can load up their defense.
Covington's strong move to the 5. 10 straight points. Schroeder, 3 personals. 8 on the timer. Paul shoots over Covington and
spacing on several possessions in the first half.
Harden was highly efficient in the first half, and that continues.
Clock, that's bad offense for Oklahoma City.
And that's his second turnover in less than 2 minutes. That is good.
Not function offensively with him on the floor, and they're having a hard time doing a great job at both ends of the floor, understanding the personnel and attacking matchups.
Another turnover, that time by Paul, and look at Gordon.
If you scan that picture, immediately you'll see a link to voter registration. So if you haven't done it yet, you can thank.
For Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, it's been a nightmare of a night. They're attacking him.
1 win away from the NBA Finals a couple of years ago. We know about his contract as Paul squares up and hits. Broke off. Adams, by the way, a double-double, 14 and 12. Beautiful pass, and then House. Extra feed to Rivers.
Attacking him at the defensive end of the floor.
Association, we heard Rebecca's report earlier. He's been such a pro as Covington continues. This is Darius Baisley on a digit deficits in the second half of both games, 3 and 4 to win and to tie the series. Gordon.
But we're really going to test the mental toughness in the playoff.
And a second half that has been dominated by the Rockets. Ben McLemore, exquisite play. Quarter just completely took the sails out of the Thunder. Houston at that point was already rolling and speak. You just wonder how this team now psychologically can bounce back. They've done it all year long. As a three-pointer converted by Jeff. Again, this is a 3-point Houston lead at halftime. Rivers, couple of spins, and he goes.
Attacking the rim, had a huge game, a 40-pointer in one of the seeding games.
3 tick off the clock here in game number 5. So Houston will be 1 win away from the Western Conference semis. Nice defense underneath. McLemore denied by Diallo.
There's not only your own team watching, there's scouts from all over the league watching every play you make. You've got to go hard.
Anyone doubted his vertical ability?
I am not one of those who would have ever doubted his vertical.
This season